Hi and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the DOMS pastel brush pens. I've been really looking forward to this particular set and let's get into it immediately. So this one has about 12 pastel brush pens and one silver brush pen and also a blender brush pen inside. So I'm excited to try out this blender one and see how this works. These are the 12 colors which are inside this. I picked this up for INR 200. I will leave a link of the same below in the description box. So there are a lot of things that you can do with this brush pen. You can mix colors, you can do color brightening. So it tells over here that you can touch the tip of a blender pen with one or more shades and create a desired blending effect. So we'll try and see if we can recreate any of these and we'll figure out how these are. So totally there are 14 pens in this. There are 12 brush pens which are pastel colors, one silver and one blender. Oh, it looks so beautiful. It looks like some candy treat or like macaroons. So quite happy with the packaging and how they have lined it up so beautifully from like blues to purples, yellow, green, orange, a nice pink. So I'm going to first test these out and then we will make something with this and figure out if we are able to do different techniques. We'll probably try and recreate any of these flowers and see how it is. So I've got the Brustro sketchbook with me now and it's I think about 150 or 180 GSM paper. So we'll test out these brush pens on that and see if there's any bleeding or if does it come on the other side. So we'll find out about that. So this is how each pen is. It has a beautiful packaging. It says it is super soft and I'm checking if it says the color. So the color is not mentioned. I think it's very obvious with their packaging. I think is completely based on the color. They don't mention the text of what is inside. So let's test it out. I'm going to zoom in to show you how this is. I love the colors. This is so smooth. So even if I like go over it, you can see that it's almost like watercolors. So far, I think the other brush pens that I've used, either it would leave like marks on top or it would just not blend so well. So this is the slightly darker blue that we'll be using. I really like it. I think so far, this is the best brush pen that I have used. And the colors are just so pretty. I'm going to try and show you in another angle so you can see how the tip is. Pretty sharp and nice and very lightweight to use. And the colors are just amazing. So the first one has dried. I'm just going to go over it again and see if it creates a blend. This is an expected result. When you go over it after it dries, it's going to be in this way, but at least it is not too striking. So that way it is pretty nice. I've always been so happy with DOMS products, but I think this one has just taken it to another level. And every color which is part of this set sticks to the storyline. There is nothing which is going out of the storyline, nothing too stark. So I love the color story that they have created. And of course the silver is not in the pastel range, but that's just an added color that they have given you apart from the basic colors. So I'm going to try out the silver and then we'll use our blender brush. So these are all the 13 colors, including the silver, which is part of this set, and a big thumbs up from me because I absolutely love the finish of it. It looks really pretty. I'm going to now test out and see what happens on the other side, and let me first zoom in, zoom out and then show you. So there is absolutely nothing on the other side. Very, very little, minimal. Like it's not too much. This is expected. 180 GSM, you will get a little bit of this, but otherwise it does not create like any kind of bleed. So that way it's quite nice. So now it's time for us to test out with the blender pen. So I'll also give you a little introduction about what blender pen is. So a blending brush pen, it literally goes with the text which is given over here, so it helps to blend colors together. So I'm going to try it out. Let's use 2 different colors and then we'll use the pen and we'll see if it really does blend in. So I'm going to use some, in fact I think it blends even without the blender pen, but yes, the color will come on your brush, so you'll be a little careful about that. So I'm using this pen on top and it's good. So my paper is starting to tear out, so that is a little problematic, but otherwise I think it's a pretty good one. That could also be because of my paper. So I've now applied the blending, the blender brush, and then I'm applying the colors. So let's try this time another color. And you can see it helps to create a third one. So I like this brush set a lot. I'm going to now, I'm not again, you know, a big fan of the blending brush. It's still okay, it's good, it's not too bad. We're going to just test out and see these tips which they have given over here. So the first one is mixing colors, which is touch the tips of 2 brush pens in upright position to create a smooth transition from one color to another. So let's try this out. So I've taken a green, I'm choosing the same colors as is over there, and it says keep them in upright position. So this is not easy to do, it's a little complicated, and I'm going to try and see if, oh, this is amazing. Please try this out. I think this effect is brilliant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this out again with another set of colors. I love the experiment. This is, I think, the first time that I'm trying that. I normally would get a little nervous if I have to like mix 2 colors that way. But today I think I took the courage and tried it. So I'm going to now try a yellow with a purple. So let's do that. So what I've done is I'm taking the 2 brushes and I'm going to touch the tips of them. So in this you can see the color of the purple blending into the yellow. So you couldn't see that in the earlier one. That's the reason why. That's why I think it was more of a surprise. So let's test this out. Such a beautiful smooth blend. I love this effect. So I'm going to see if there are more tips of how to use the blender pen, because the way I used it, it was not giving me a good effect at all. So I would not use it in that way. So there are 2 ways which are mentioned over here. First is called color brightening. So you touch the tip of blender pen with 1 or more shades and then create an effect. So what we're going to do is just take the blender pen first, and this says color brightening, so it's supposed to make it brighter. So let's add the color. I can already see the tip of the blender pen becoming like really bright blue. So this helps you to create this effect. So this is similar to creating like watercolor gradation effect. So this is the same color which is used without the blender, and this is with the blender. I think this is much more nicer and very soothing for the eyes. So if you're going to do gradation, this is perfect for it. So we're going to try the other style now, where I will have the blender pen and I will mix 2 colors. So we're going to start with a purple, and then I'll also put a pink. So let the purple go in, and then we'll add a little bit of pink on top. I love how the color just goes inside. So this is a habit of mine. Whatever I use, I would like close the cap of it immediately. Otherwise it tends to get like damaged soon. So this is something that it's just out of habit for me. I think it's a good habit to have. So you can see the blender pen nib, I'm just going to, yeah, focus. You can see there is pink and then there's purple and then there's the white of the blender pen. So you will get the pink first and you can see how it's transitioning to the beautiful purple. And then it gradates off. I went out of focus over there. So yeah, now you can see it is going from the smooth pink to the purple to it's just gradating out. So it's absolutely beautiful. It's perfect to use it in this way. So the last way is tonal transition, where you paint on a non-absorbent surface with one or more shades and then apply the color with blender pen to create blending effect. So I don't have a non-absorbent surface except this portion over here, but I don't really want to damage it, so I'm going to try it out on a ceramic palette. So what they mean by that is you basically apply a little bit of the color on a non-absorbent surface, which is the color is almost like just pigment. It doesn't stick on the ceramic. And then what I do is I use the blender pen and I mix the two colors with this. So it creates a purple and then I can apply it on my sheet. So you're basically mixing the two colors. You're creating like a palette. So you're just mixing the two colors on your palette over here as you would do with like watercolors, and then you apply it on your surface. So it is amazing. I think this set of pens, brush pens, is so far one of my absolute favorite ones because of the colors. Normally a lot of brush pens that I use, the colors are very bright, too I think very deep colors, and I don't enjoy using it so much. Or otherwise they are too thick and they just like bleed through the papers. Even if they don't bleed through much, you can see through them. In this, at least I can use both sides and it doesn't damage my journal or my book which I'm using. Generally I like to use these when I'm doing like travel sketching or I'm outside the studio and I want to do like quick sketches. So these are perfect for that. Even if you're going to do calligraphy with it, if you're going to try something else, these are brilliant for that. So I love these brushes. If you're looking to get your first set of brush pens, I would highly recommend you to get the pastel shades. I personally like these much better than the brighter shades. And if you want to gift it to somebody, I think these are the perfect gift. I'm going to try one of these and then we'll see how that is with these pens. Picking out my pencil. Let's just create like a very basic flower. We'll just try using a few techniques. So like each part, I'm going to try and use a different one. Like let's have these two in this way, and we'll use some purple and see if that blends in. In fact, I think I'm going to make this whole flower in that, otherwise it will not look very nice. It takes like a few seconds to dry. So in that gap, it would be nice if you want to use like, if you want to add some highlights or some kind of gradation like I did over here. And there's no brown per se, but I'm just going to use like this light color. It looks very pretty. This is a very basic way of using it. I am going to try and use the other techniques and see. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to mix pink and the purple. I'm going to mix these two colors. And we're going to give gradation. You can see the pink brush tip color changing. So you'll have to add it every time the purple gets over. So don't add it till the end. Just make sure that only half your brush tip is covered with the darker color. For the other two, I'm going to, for this one, I'm going to use a different color. And let's mix probably this pink and blue. And then in the last two, we are going to use another technique. I love how this has come. So you can see like a huge difference between a regular way and in this method. Of course, this requires like a little bit more patience, but like when you're creating art, I think it automatically will, the patience does come in. So the direction in which you go also would matter. There's a lot of blue and less of pink, which is why the color is this way. I love how this blend also has come. So let's try more of blue. This is what I love about new art supplies. Like you can experiment so many interesting things. Oh, I love this one. This is lovely. So happy with these. We'll give like a basic thing inside. I hope this has helped to understand whether these brushes, brush pens at least, are made for you, and it will also help you to understand if you need to buy them and use them in your art. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I will see you soon for the next one. Bye bye.